Hey, what's going on, guys? Archer Mark here, back to another Star Wars action figure review. And for you today, I have another figure in the line of the Star Wars The Black Series. This is from the 3 3/4 line. This is number 4, Biggs Darklighter. And, it's a pretty good figure. It's a pretty well done figure. But we'll give you a closer look in a moment. First, we'll give you a look at the packaging, as usual. Usual basic plain Star Wars The Black Series packaging. You have your ages 4 and up, warning hazards, all that stuff. This is figure number 4, Biggs Darklighter. We have the black and white profile image there. The orange kind of light going down the side. Hasbro logo. And that's it. We flip it over. Again, Star Wars logo, number 4, Biggs Darklighter. The little bio here, Rebel hero and X-Wing pilot Biggs Darklighter battles Imperial TIE fighters during the assault on the first Death Star. And we have this second image here, more close-up image, Biggs. And he's got his Rebel pilot helmet on, he's ready to go. And you got usual StarWarsHasbro.com, all that stuff. And orange pattern again on the back. So that's it for the packaging. Now this is the figure, of course. And, it's a pretty well done figure. Like most or a lot of Rebel pilots, he's in that X-Wing orange jumpsuit. This is definitely the jumpsuit, the color we see the most. So not the most super exciting character. But, if you're into Rebel pilots, he's one you definitely have to have in your collection. He's one of the kind of key pilots from that movie. And you see really well job sculpting of the hair and the outfit. You have this white vest that we always also see, along with the orange, bright orange jumpsuit. And this one, the color is really, sometimes with these X-Wing pilots, it's a lighter orange, it's a dark orange. It may not be showing on camera, but the orange they used on this guy is really a bright orange. It's kind of like those traffic cones if you see on the street. So it's brighter than what's maybe showing on camera. But here you see you got all the little details of the control box. That's very well done. Again, all the various tubes and equipment to go wrap around the leg. All the little details, we've seen this kind of thing on the top of the boots before on Rebel pilots. And all the little details, we got these little devices, they're in his pockets on the sleeve. And this other thing right here, not sure what that's supposed to be, but little details like that, little splotches of paint, just kind of add to the figure. The facial sculpt, I think, is really well done. You can see his eyes and the mustache. It's the cheekbones. It's very well sculpted. I think they did a good job on this. We'll go over articulation real quick. Ball-jointed neck, ball and shoulders, ball and elbows, swivels at the gloves. You got a ball-jointed torso, which is nice. Swivel hips, bulge knees, and bulge ankles. And one thing to point out about the articulation, this piece here, these like gray tubings that wrap around the leg, they don't hinder the articulation. They sort of move with the leg, which is good. So you don't have much of a problem getting him in a seated position if you're going to put him in an X-Wing fighter. And also they did a real good job of hiding the joints on this figure, painting them the same color. You can see again with the boots, they're black, and on the knees and elbows, they're that orange color. So they blend in fairly well. So they did a good job there. And again, even with this being mostly orange, you can see the detail of the little pouches and whatnot on the pants and on the arms. And so that's really good. Something they did well with the 6-inch Luke as well. Accessories, he has 2 accessories. One being this blaster pistol, very standard, very plain. You know, we've seen this pistol, you know, a billion times. Not overly detailed, and you know, just all black, so there's no extra paint apps or anything like that. But you know, it does the trick. Okay. His other accessory, which is probably his most interesting accessory, is his pilot helmet, which this is very well sculpted, very well painted. I always love looking at the pilot helmets because they all have interesting, cool little paint apps on them, and they just did a real good job. You got a little bit of more color, little yellow, little black. The goggles here, which are right in part of the helmet, got that orange tinge to it, and you got chin strap. You got the little bit of silver on the buckle, which is good. It's a nice little touch. So that's very well done. Okay, so there's the pilot helmet, and that fits fairly tight. Takes a little bit of effort to get it on him, but once you get it on, it's nice and tight. The chin strap goes underneath the chin very well. And yeah, so that's about it. This is 3 3/4 Black Series Biggs Darklighter. It's a very good figure. Again, maybe not the most exciting figure, but if you're into Rebel pilots, it's a character you must have. It's a must-have character. He's only been done in his pilot gear one other time that I know of, and so we really needed an update to Biggs in this outfit. We saw they did a figure for the 30th anniversary collection of him where we see him on Tatooine that we see in the deleted scenes, but this is the more iconic look for Biggs is the Rebel pilot gear. So very long-awaited update for this character, and since we got the Wedge a year or so ago, you know, they'll look really nice alongside Wedge and Luke, and they'll look good in any various X-Wing fighter vehicles that you may have. So there you go. That's all I can tell you about this guy. It's a good figure. If you're into pilots, definitely worth picking up. I'd say he's worth picking up either way because it's a pivotal character in that movie, I think. So as usual, comment, rate, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed this review. And until my next vid, so long, and may the Force be with you.